Hello everyone, this is Shalom Marie M. Dayuday, a third-year Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Physical Education. So for this video, I will be discussing to you my best learned topics in Ed 305, which is Assessment in Learning 2 by Dr. Craig Refugio. So the first topic that I will be discussing to you is coming from the chapter 2, which is Performance Assessment. So, performance assessment engages students in activities and tasks that require application of knowledge and skills through creating of a presentation or a product. Performance is a shorthand for performance-based or performance and product, and it can be complex or simple. So, there are characteristics of performance assessment. So, the first characteristics of performance assessment is that students explain, justify, and defend. Second, students use reasoning skills. Third, use engaging ideas of importance and substance. Next, typically no single correct answer. Then, requires sustained work. Then, use clear criteria and rubrics for scoring. And the last one is students perform, create, construct, produce, or do something. There are also benefits in using performance assessment. So the first benefit is that learning occurs while students complete the assessment, where teachers interact with students as they engage in the task. Second, prepare students for thinking and reasoning outside of the school. Third, students learn that often no single answer is correct. And the last one is students value the task. Performance assessment has also limitations, and it lies into three areas. So the first area is reliability, where performance assessment are subject to considerable measurement error. Second is sampling, where fewer samples of students' proficiency are available and generalization can be more limited. So the last area is time, where it constructs tasks, to develop scoring criteria and rubrics, to administer the task, to observe students, can be difficult to interact in a timely manner, and can be difficult to estimate time needed for students. So those are the limitations of performance assessment. There are also strengths and weaknesses in performance assessment. So first, let's discuss about the strengths on performance assessment. So performance assessment emphasis on reasoning skills. Then forces teachers to establish specific criteria to identify successful performance, integrates assessment with instruction, learning occurs during assessment, provides opportunities for formative assessment, tends to be more authentic than other types of assessment, more engaging, active involvement of students, provides additional way for students to show what they know and can do, encourages students' self-assessment, emphasis on application of knowledge, and encourages re-examination of instructional goals and the purpose of schooling. So those are the strengths of performance assessment. So next, let's discuss about the weaknesses of performance assessment. So the first weakness of the performance assessment is that reliability may be difficult to establish. Measurement error due to subjective nature of the scoring may be significant. Inconsistent student performance across time may result in inaccurate conclusions. Few samples of students, requires considerable teacher time to prepare and student time to complete. Difficult to plan for amount of time needed. And the last one is limited ability to generalize to a larger domain of knowledge. Next, let's discuss about the learning targets of performance assessment. Performance assessment primarily used for four types of learning targets. So first is deep understanding and reasoning, where in-depth, complex thinking about what is known and application of knowledge and skills in novel ways. So next is the skills, where reasoning, communications, and psychomotor tasks belongs, and the last one is the product, where completed works such as term papers or projects belongs. Performance assessment are excellent for measuring deep understanding, where students are meaningfully engaged in hands-on activities for extended periods of time. and students' responses demonstrate depth thought and subtleties of meaning, and students demonstrate what they understand through the application of knowledge and skills. Performance assessment is also excellent for measuring reasoning skills, where students use reasoning skills as they demonstrate skills and construct products, and students may use cognitive processes such as analysis, synthesis, critical thinking, inference, prediction, generalizing, and hypothesis testing. And the last one is performance assessment are excellent for measuring student skills at communication and presentation, where it involves reading, writing, speaking, and listening. For reading, targets divide into two main categories. So these are process and a product. So for the process, it is where students do before, during, and after the reading. And for the product, it is where the students get from the reading. So I guess that's all for the performance assessment, and thank you and God bless.